Welcome back, everybody. Ladies and gentlemen, my first guest tonight is a 16-time Grammy Award-winning artist you know from songs like Fallin', If I Ain't Got You, and No One. She now has a Broadway musical called Hell's Kitchen that just received 13 Tony nominations this year. Please welcome back to The Late Show, Alicia Keys. It's a very positive environment
Listen,
tonight.
the energy tonight is phenomenal.
Yeah.
Yes!
It's nice to see you again.
Thank you, you too.
Congratulations on the 13 Tony nominations. That's a natural high. For Hell's Kitchen, we got it right here. It's at the Shubert Theater.
Yes.
There it is right there,
gosh.
Hell's Kitchen. Sounds like 13's your lucky number because you started working on this show 13 years ago.
13 years ago.
So when you found out, I like how you celebrated.
Did you like it?
Yeah. This is...
Well, look, but first, I did like a deep, profound meditation in the morning. And then I went to this.
You gotta stay hydrated.
You gotta stay hydrated during these times, you know?
You had some, I love this. You had some pretty iconic guests on your opening night. I'll just, well, there's you and your husband Swizz Beatz, and your mom, and Oprah and Michelle Obama. That's a nice, that doesn't hurt.
You know, it's...
Good omen.
It was spectacular to be able to celebrate in such sisterhood like that. In fact, my husband saw us all taking the picture, and he was like, I gotta get into this one. You're not gonna leave me
This
out.
is not gonna happen again.
And so this was really special, and I think, you know, what's so phenomenal about Oprah, she's been like such a mentor to me. The first show I was ever on was her show, and so fast forward, and now for her to come to support Hell's Kitchen, she's literally, you know, been with me from the beginning, and it's such a mother-daughter love story that for Michelle to be able to be there and just how you experience it as a mother and a child, and just everybody can come to this show. So it's really special. Having them there, I was like, this is kind of crazy. This feels good.
Well, as I said...
Thank you.
As I said, this particular show is 13 years in coming to Broadway, but
That's right.
You grew up in Hell's Kitchen, which is just a little ways west of here, for the
Right.
people out there who don't know. And you were walking by these theaters here on Broadway all the time.
All my life.
Did you ever think, I'm gonna be in there, I'm gonna write something that's gonna go into one of those theaters?
I mean, honestly, no. I just didn't even imagine all of that. My mother came to New York from Toledo, Ohio, with dreams of being an actor, and she really brought me into that theater world with her as she was exploring it. We stood on the cheap ticket line to get the tickets so we could go to see the shows. So these shows have been a part of my life, and so honestly, to see the show there, every time I pull up and I drive up, I'm like, I don't care. This is never gonna get old. This is crazy. And the first day we did a special event to open the theater, and there was this group of kids from like PS22. We're from PS22. And they were walking down the street, and I was like, that's me. Like, they're me, and here we are. And it was this really special 360 moment. So.
Well, thinking about kids, when you were a kid, did you do musicals? Like, did you go do the school play and stuff like that?
You know, we did some school plays for sure. Me and my mother, we would sing like this duet. We had a duet of me and my shadow. And I was her little shadow, and she was the little, it was very cute, very, very cute. Very effective when you're at a certain age, you know? And then I did The Wizard of Oz, was my first like musical theater.
Who were you?
Dorothy.
Oh, wow. Star is born. Right from the beginning. The show includes a lot of your own original music. I'm curious what it's like. You know this music's all in your bones. It
Right.
came from you, and you've embodied it, and people know these songs from you. What does it feel like to be there, you know, in the house, watching the people perform this and see the new interpretations and a new voice.
It
Kind of being you, though, but expressing this in a new way. Do you ever watch it and go, yeah, I should have tried it that way?
For sure. Like there are, you know, especially in the workshop process when we're working through with Michael Greif, the director, Chris Diaz, the book writer, the music supervisor is Adam Blackstone, who's actually my MD for tours. So when I go on the road, we work through the...
Musical director for those who don't speak the
music.
lingo like we do.
For those who don't speak music.
Exactly.
The lingo like we, huh?
Exactly.
This guy.
By the way, for those who don't speak the lingo, this guy means wonderful person.
So it's been really fascinating to work through it, and the songs are so reimagined and so recreated to tell the story of Hell's Kitchen, this 17-year-old girl named Allie who's being raised by a single mother in the heart of, you know, New York. So, so many times when we've been putting together the music, absolutely, I've sat there and been like, as many times as we've sung this song, why didn't we think to do this arrangement? Or why didn't I think to bring another voice in it? Or whatever the case was, there's been plenty of times. So sitting in the theater and watching these masterful artists like Shoshana Bean, Malia Joy Moon, Brandon Victor Dixon, Keisha Lewis, Chris Lee, who are triple, quadruple threats. Sometimes I'm up there like, man, I might never sing this song again. Like, I'm good. This is great.
We have to take a quick break. We'll be right back with more Alicia Keys, everybody. Stick around.